how did you sort of confront beauty standards as you were or are embarking on your natural hair journey? What are some of the things that you had to deconstruct?
I had to deconstruct that I'm not going to be seen as attractive with natural hair. Because I remember when I did go do my first big chop and like my hair was short, I had like a little boyfriend, like I was dating him when I cut my hair, and like I was so scared for him to see me the first time. Like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna, like, you know, still like me. He might break up with me now that my hair is natural. But he like saw me, he was like, oh, it looks nice, like, you know, like it looks really nice. And like I wanted to cry because like I just, you know, that like I know not like a validation from a man, but it's like, you know, just that validation saying like you are not a different person just because your hair is different now. And then also like professionalism, like going to jobs, I would definitely like have that thought like, oh, I'm not gonna have my hair in a fro. I'm gonna like make sure my hair is done before I go to a job interview or before I do anything like professional, because like I want to be seen. I don't want to be seen like with my hair like this. I want to make sure it looks nice. But it's just like your hair is nice no matter what it looks like. You know, as long as your hair is like, you know, having that like standard like, oh, my hair isn't nice because it's not slicked down, it's not straight, it's not kept, but like it is because I did it.
I definitely agree with you. It felt like a sacrifice at first because like when you're transitioning, your hair is not at its prime and there's still holidays going on. For example, there was my aunt's wedding. I'm like, it's her wedding. There's going to be pictures. We're going to look back at them for years. And then I'm like, I have to straighten my hair. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, why do I have to straighten my hair? I did end up straightening it, but now I'm reflecting. I'm like, why did I feel like I had to straighten my hair to go to her wedding? It wasn't about my hair or how I looked. It was about my presence at her wedding. So it definitely felt a lot like a sacrifice at first. It felt like I was kind of going against the beauty standards. I was not looking my prime, my best. But eventually, as my hair got better and I loved it even more, it was a part of me. It is a part of me. It's my crown. It's who I am.
Absolutely. I love what you mentioned, Asaya, about attractiveness, and then Daisy, what you just shared in terms of like basically like the continuation of that journey, because I think a lot of times people assume like when you cut off all your hair and you go fully natural, like that's the end of the journey. But the journey really does continue because you like go through this process. At least I went through this process of like relearning to love myself in the state that I was at the time. And I didn't know that at the time. So when I did my big chop, my semi-big chop, you know, I was natural, but I was also blowing out my hair every 2 weeks, making sure that it was blown out. And I didn't realize how much damage I was causing to my hair. Because in the past, my issue wasn't heat, it was relaxers. Cut off my hair, I'm like, okay, I solved that. But then I was blowing it out and, you know, my hair started falling out. And when I went to the salon to get a trim, she cut off half my fro. And I was like, you have me out here looking crazy. My hair is all short. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? But she was like, you needed to. And I was like, I'm never going to do that again. I was done with her. And then it took me like years to realize that she actually did me a favor because I was really not taking care of my hair. So I had to sit with like, okay, I'm natural. Like, what's the point of being natural if I'm still continuing to try to like fit into this box that no longer fits me?
Also, like, Bussy was talking about the representation. Like, you're definitely gonna, like, you know, me trying to look up like, oh, hairstyles for short 4C hair, and like they're not 4C hair at all. And just like, I can't do that with my hair. Like, it's not gonna work. And so like, you know, you're trying to look up these things and like you can't find anything or not find anything that's like actually what you're looking for. So now you're like, okay, what's wrong with me? Like, like why is this not working for me? It was a fight and I won though, but like it's crazy.
Yeah, you said what's wrong with me, and I'm like, yo, I feel that so deeply because I would be doing my twist outs like, okay, this is about to look bomb. Right. Like, I got it. The tutorial said, use this product, use this amount of moisture, and I unravel it, and it's still wet. And it's like, so upsetting. Like, so upsetting. It's like, I gotta go to school.
To go places. I have going places to go. I cannot be experimenting on a Sunday night. I have to be tomorrow.